explore the connections between Pan-African politics and culture through the art of Betye Saar.
Let's Get It On is a look into Saar's career after a visit to the Field Museum in 1974 transformed the way that she conceived herself as an artist. Dieter and Elspeth join us with more. Thanks for being here.
It's our pleasure.
We're so happy to have you. So Dieter, can you tell us, for people that don't know, who is Betye Saar?
So Betye Saar is an African-American artist who was born in Los Angeles in 1926. She was trained as a designer originally and has been active as a visual artist since the early 70s. So that means that she's been at it for more than half a century. And in fact, this year she'll celebrate her 99th birthday, which is quite something.
And she looks fantastic, by the way, in that photo.
She's gorgeous.
She looks amazing, and she will be joining us actually in Chicago early March to come see the exhibition of her work that we just opened late January. So Betye is primarily known for her work in assemblage, which is kind of three-dimensional collage, you could call it. It's sculptures that are often made up of found objects, household items, which are kind of strongly drenched in the influence that she's taken from American history, African spiritual traditions, and her own biography, which at age 99, you can of course imagine is quite rich.
Yes.
But there's no, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to characterize her as a monumental presence in post-war American art.
Well, it's so incredible. So you're kind of going to be showcasing, almost a century's worth of artistic design and work and craftsmanship at the exhibit, which is happening at the Neubauer Collegium. And can you tell us a little bit about the space there at the Neubauer?
It's a small space, and it's situated. It's a gallery that's seated in a research incubator. So it's a really unusual space.
At the University of Chicago.
At the University of Chicago at 57th and Woodlawn, so on campus. And we're really unusual in that we're a research incubator that encompasses a gallery. So we really incorporate the visual and performance arts into research inquiry. And the kinds of research that we support, so we're a research incubator that does humanistic research inquiry that's unfettered, open-ended, and can lead in any direction, interdisciplinary, going anywhere. And so that the arts inquiry is a really unique way to invite the public into basic research at the University of Chicago.
And I think it's really neat that you guys are hosting this exhibit because her early career ties back to Chicago. There's a story about Betye going to the Field Museum that kind of influenced the trajectory of her career. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so in 1974, Betye helped organize a fundraiser to bring a group of African-American artists from Los Angeles to Chicago to take part in a conference that was taking place in the city at the time, a major artist gathering. And during her time here in Chicago, she paid a visit to the Field Museum of Natural History and was logically drawn primarily to the Field's collections of African and Egyptian art. And during that visit, she encountered an object, and it's this encounter, this experience really, an epiphany, that utterly transfixed her and transformed the way she kind of conceived of herself as an artist. And the encounter concerned an object that we also have on view inside the exhibition, namely a ceremonial garment that was once worn by a chieftain of the Bamum community of northern Cameroon.
We might describe it as a robe, right?
It is a robe.
Yes. Okay.
A garment, a vestment. It's made of jute and hundreds of tightly rolled balls of human hair. So it is an incredible object, really magical, and it is easy to see how it would have had such an incredible effect on Betye, because at the time, actually, she was primarily occupied with making costumes for theater plays in LA. She was actually primarily active as a costume designer. So seeing this vest, this garment, in Chicago in 1974 completely kind of changed the way she thought about her own activity as a designer, and in a way turned out to be transformative in the further development of her life as an artist, and becoming the artist that we know her to be today. Yes.
It's incredible. And Elspeth, and since this is a research center, you're going to be learning and gathering research and information from all of this, right?
Oh, absolutely. And it connects actually very directly with a research project that we've been supporting for 5 years on Pan-Africanism, which is this theory and exploration of what it means to be a global citizen of a community descended from communities in Africa. So this is a political theory that has expression in the arts, that's been unfolding for many, many decades, and has a very, very strong influence from Chicago. And it's very much this sort of global influence of Chicago across many, many decades, expressed in Betye Saar's work and in her own experience, but also you'll see it at the Art Institute in the Project a Black Planet exhibition that opened just a month ago or so.
We love that these great institutions are all connected and working together. Thank you both so much for being with us. The Wearable Art of Betye Saar is at the Neubauer Collegium through April 27th. For more information, just head to the website on your screen. Thank you both so much.